Welcome back everyone to another edition of Figures from the Attic. Today we're back, and today I'm going to show you some of the things that I picked up over the weekend. Hit up a few different stores, mainly Target and a mall that had a GameStop inside of it down here in South Florida, and I found things at both locations. So let's dive right in. I want to start with what I found at Target. Now, I normally don't have a lot of luck with Target, but this time was a different story. They actually had Mattel Elite Series 123 in stock. As you can see, I was able to pick up Demolition Axe, as well as Demolition Smash. So I was able to get these two guys as a tandem from the same store. They were actually right behind each other. I believe Smash was in front, Axe in the back. I pulled him off and I found him, and I was like, hey, that's an awesome surprise. I wonder if someone there knew about these and kind of left them there for that surprise value. But that's neither here nor there. I did pick up both. And you may or may not know, I did pick up the Ringside exclusive sold on ringsidecollectibles.com, the version that they made. And this is my first Mattel version of Demolition. So I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison, so stay tuned for that video. But this was great to find because, again, at Target, I normally don't have any luck. And then, like I mentioned, I went to a mall down here in South Florida with my family, and one of the stores was GameStop. And you may or may not know, but GameStop now sells games, but they primarily sell collectibles. They have a lot of action figures, statues, figurines, t-shirts. It's more than just games. And I was able to find two new Street Fighter figures for my collection. They're not new in general, but they're new for me. This is a line that I just recently started collecting. I kind of got the itch. I first got Guile and Akuma because I wanted to commemorate Cody and Roman being in that Street Fighter movie, so I thought that would be cool to have them both. Then I started getting the Mattel Street Fighter WWE crossover figures, which were awesome, and now I'm fully in on the Street Fighter line. I think they're awesome figures. As you can see here, I got Vega, who, dating back to the Sega Genesis days, Vega was always my favorite. I just thought he had an awesome look. I loved how elegant he was. I loved the mask, like that fencing mask, and he was just, in my opinion, a total badass. And Ken. Now, between Ken and Ryu, they're obviously kind of like the Goku and Vegeta, so to speak, kind of like the rivals that go back and forth. As you can see, Ken is in red normally, Ryu is normally in white. Ken is blonde, Ryu is a brunette. If I had to pick who my favorite would be between those two, I'm a Ken guy. But they didn't have Ryu. If they did have Ryu, I would have picked them up as well. As you can see, $29.95 for each figure, or $29.99 actually for each figure. I'm excited to open these up and see how they look next to Akuma and Guile. I'll be eventually, soon enough, I'm going to fill up this display case right here. I built it about maybe a month or two ago. It's been kind of sitting there. It's kind of a daunting task, having to decide which figures you're going to put in the display case. I have plenty, so it's not a matter of do I have enough to fill it up. It's a matter of who do I pick to fill it up with. And I think I'm going to do a Street Fighter shelf with maybe the Street Fighter WWE guys combined, so that should be cool. But that was it for this weekend. Stay tuned for reviews on all of these guys, because again, I will be reviewing everything that you see here. If I can maybe make these stand up, maybe not. There we go. But as always, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more.